Okay, good morning YouTubers. Yes, I can't do a rave party too loud because I've got my new nephew over here. He's only a little baby and I don't want to disturb the little child. So, because the noise might frighten the living daylights out of him. So the last thing I want to do is upset the little baby. So hopefully I'll keep this down to a dull roar and play some music for all those jilted copier professionals out there who have who don't think they've got a future. And of course, we'll also dedicate it to the copier industry as we know it. The ones who really don't want us ex-copier professionals, the ones who really wanted to make a better copier, who wanted to build a self-guided photocopier. Oh well, the thing is, we have to declare you guys, you normal people, you neurotypicals. Well, most of us have Asperger's syndrome and most of us are on the cyber trash pile, but hey, it's all fair in love and war, they say, isn't it? There'll always be victors, there'll always be losers. We are the losers for now. But I'll tell you one thing, I won't give up. And you want to know that there is hope for the nerds and the geeks? There was an article in a newsletter called Copier Careers last year. I think it was September. Very odd. But someone said the nerds will inherit the copier world. Well, let's see if that comes true. Right, so now, but I believe it will be true, but it won't be much left of the copier world, and it might have to be done through some rich person, some copier dude who's running an independent dealership who saved up plenty of money, worked very hard, because it won't come through the same revolution that was started in the 90s, where we were allowed in the industry and the love was flowing smooth. And the techno was raving and unity was promised. The internet was a nice place. There was, the world was more human. Technology wasn't so abhorrent. Everything was cool until the short circuit occurred. Oh, blast. Well, short circuits happen, don't they? It's all fair in machines, in the machine world. Faults happen, but sometimes people like to overload machines, and we feel a bit overloaded and a bit clipped as well. We've overloaded because we don't, we do things that we're not designed to do, but we're also clipped. Or we're clipped because our dreams are being cut in half. We're not allowed to have fun and imagine having fun in the copier world. We're told to be normal. So overloaded and clipped. Isn't that really nice? Well, put yourselves in the frame. How does that feel? To be made to do tasks that are too hard and then to take your dreams and squash them down and compress them. No, let's play some music anyway, just to keep the party happy, okay? The song is called Can't Stop Raving, so who remembers the rave parties, guys? Now, as I said, I can't play this music too loud because I've got a little baby in this house. I've caused enough disharmony as it is. So I'm going to keep this down to a fairly dull roar. Alright, this is not too loud. Okay, copier industry. This is from the 90s. This is when we were still having fun. The industry had a future. Nerds rule, geeks rule, geeks rule, geeks rule, even though the world thinks we suck. We're gonna bring back the 90s fun, fun, fun. I don't care what the world thinks of me, I couldn't give a hoot. All those Asperger sufferers, they shouldn't be calling them Aspergers. They should have the badge of their occupation and their lifestyle on their chest. They should have photocopier, technician, R&D lab assistant. They should have CEO of the copier industry. They should be CEO of Xerox. They should be CEO of Konica Minolta. They should be CEO of Ryko. They should be CEO of Toshiba. Whatever. There are so many brands out there, but how many will be left? How many will be left? Because the copier industry is button and tie, repping hands, stiff, stiff, Stiff little buggers in stiff little suits. Plastic smiles, but they're no more smiles. Plastic frowns and ugly faces. That is what these people like. They don't know how to make copy products that make the people happy. My friend Luigi Benedict, he's in love with me. He wants to build a self-guided photocopier. Bloody hell, he wanted to do it 20 years ago. I will blow raspberries at the industry if that's all we can do. I will take your hand, Luigi Benedict. We'll take you to that place called... Well, we've got to build our own copier industry now. We want to build a Silicon Valley. You won't let us in like you did in the 1990s. I remember you can in Australia. You were helping us out. You were giving us sponsorship. People were photocopying for the fun of it. We were the artists as well. But you won't give us a job. You won't give us a job. You're all so tight. Shit, that baby isn't crying because of my music. Turn that music down. Oh yes. The love would have been free for all of us. Damn it. Things gonna be alright. I don't know how loud this music is, but anyway. Doesn't matter, this is not polished pot production. Oh, that's what Luigi wanted to tell me. But 20 years we've lived in squalor. 20 years my friends are dying. Many of them are pulling cones, smoking marijuana. Let's design a copier system in our mind, and while we're pulling bong smoke, money is bong smoke. We want to make everyone happy. Come down in the 20th, 20 years later. Photocopier art is dead almost, but then all the industry's falling apart. We have bloggers online saying whether there'll be photocopiers 10 years from now. Paperless offices come back. What a smelly thing. You know what? Everyone wants paper. You know they want books. How do I know this? I go out in the field. We need photocopiers still. We still have the online stuff, yes, connectivity, but we've got to be a little bit more balanced, a bit more rational here. And I'll keep raving about it until something is done about it, until my friends are freed and get some kind of dignity. You know, they need to know that we can build a Silicon Valley. So, people don't like us copier industrialists or toner heads. Well, you can laugh at my videos if you like. Because I've been laughed at all my life anyway, so who gives a bleeding fig? So there you go. Bit of 90s treasure, hey? So I tell you one thing, guys. The nerds will inherit the copier world. But the one thing to say is that the customers do not like your copiers, not guys. You guys who run the copier industry now, you might be normal people preaching to normal people how good your copier products are. But I'll tell you one thing for sure. I don't take any notice of Buyers Lab or Bertel or any of those commercialised test facilities. You know what they are to me? They're artificial. Fake. I don't have much money or much status, but I don't own any hardware or software, but I'll tell you one thing, I've used that to great advantage because I go out in the field and use them. I've been using them for a couple of decades, and I'll tell you one thing, that means I see customers using them in the field, right? I'm not talking stupid test facilities with people who know about the business. I'm talking normal people, those people that actually run the industry, but strangely enough, they're your customers, and you're actually ruining their lives. I know, because I read online blogs about people who care. Sorry, OEMs. Yes, Konica Minolta, I do believe you will be the best OEM, but I still don't like your style, your new style that you've adopted. You were so good to me, as I said, in the 1993, 20 years ago. But I'm sorry, I really think the Japanese culture is the Japanese do it better. because we need a little bit of Japanese philosophy in the industry. Sorry, Konica Minolta, but don't worry. I'm sure someone with money will acquire you, because after all, that's the only thing that talks in the photocopier industry is money. Money talks. None of us toner heads have much money except the ones who run the little tiny businesses called independents. The independents have flourished because of your fails. But I will say, I love copiers and I care about the industry. But I can be a very harsh critic, and I can also have a bit of fun at your expense anyway. After all, we don't have work. But, we'll never get into your industry. So let me just tell you what I think of the copier industry. My analysis of the copier industry is, I'll just zoom back a little bit. I'll let you tell you what I think of the copier industry as we know it today. Good morning to the world, but I wish it was night time, because then I could say good night. And when the light goes out in the copier industry, I will have a good giggle at your expense to say, I told you so.
Come on, dance with me. 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 Move your body, your legs, your feet. Come on, dance with me. Come on, dance with me. Come on, dance with me. Move your body, your legs, your feet. Come on, dance with me. Move your body, your legs, your feet. Come on, dance with me. Move your body, your legs, your feet. Come on, dance with me. Come on, dance with me.
Everybody needs a little time away, I heard them say, from each other. Even lovers need a holiday, far away from each other. Hold me now, it's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to stay. Hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to stay.
Come on, dance with me.
Everybody needs a little time away, I heard them say, from each other. Even lovers need a holiday, far away from each other. Hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to stay.
Come on, dance with me.
Hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to stay.
Dance with me. Come on, dance with me. Move your body, your legs, your feet. Come on, dance with me. Move your body, your legs, your feet. Come on, dance with me. Move your body, your legs, your feet. Come on, dance with me. Move your body, your legs, your feet. Come on, dance with me. Move your body, your legs, your feet. Come on, dance with me. Move your body, your legs, your feet. Come on, dance with me. Move your body, your legs, your feet. Come on, dance with me. Come on, dance with me. Come on, dance with me. Come on. Dance with me.
Everybody needs a little time away, I heard them say, from each other. Even lovers need a holiday,
together. So join your hands across the nation and let's unite this generation.